Alright. Welcome back to another episode of the Salt Mines, where gamers of the most hardcore real-time strategy games in the world have mental breakdowns about games not going the way they wanted them to. In the bottom right side of the map, the Zerg player, it's Flash Flood. In the red, and in the top left, you mum need slap. I'm already so happy. I'm sorry for taking a month off from the Salt Mines, guys. A big shout out to Cosmic, our lovely moderator who's taken the time to find a bunch of new replays for us to cast here for the Salt Mines. Big thanks to Cosmic. I'm so happy to be back after a month off, but I am also so happy that our very first replay has a player called You Mum Need Slap. I have a feeling this is probably the player who might have some interesting things to say. No, I really feel like it's a psychological study, isn't it, guys? It feels like it's a psychological study, the Salt Mines. It feels like it's, we're observing human nature. And just like I'm fascinated when I watch, David Attenborough commentate some bird doing its mating dance, and it's going like this in front of, like, the ladybird going, pick me, pick me, pick me! And it's kind of just, you know when you watch animals in their habitat and you think that is a fascinating evolutionary behavior. I sometimes think about raging StarCraft nerds in the same manner. And it's really, why did you evolve this behavior? What result do you think it's going to give you? And does it really help you feel better about your very lacking level of play? I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, this is like a 12 hatch, 12 pool or something. This is a very early proxy hatch and sporty pool. 2 droids coming across. There's going to be a proxy spine crawler. You mum need slap scouts it, but it's still going to go command center on the high ground. Ooh, I mean, you can hold with command center, but you better get a bunker up here. Behind the wall in... Oh, you're going to build a bunker there, aren't you? No? Okay, depot there. Okay, You Mum Need Slap is actually staying very calm. Crazy APM. Dude, guys, this Terran player has 300, almost 300 average APM against a 60 APM Zerg. 60 APM usually kind of means there's no way you're even in Diamond League. Usually. But with a proxy build like this, who knows? Maybe. The Terran player has the APM of pretty much a pro gamer here. It's going to build a Reaper, build Marines, SCVs trapped on the outside. No bunker just yet. Finally, that bunker's going out. You've got to get that bunker up before the Spines and Queen kill this SCV. Otherwise, you are going to be in massive trouble. That bunker has not set its rally point, which means that Marine, you got to pop it over here. It can't spawn on a supply depot, mate. What are you doing? Raise the depot. What are you doing? Oh, my lord. Dude, some Terran players just want to make life for themselves as hard as they possibly can. They just, it's like, what? Rally the barracks to the left, you ding-dong. You absolute nincompoop. Okay, luckily the Zerglings were blocking it, so the Marine had to pop here, because that's the only place where it had space. SCVs are repairing. The bunker's now full. 2 Marines and a Reaper are inside, and it looks like Flash Flood might actually be the Rager in this game, because I think this is completely held. As long as they... Oh! Wait, you gotta pull about 5 SCVs to repair. This command center is blocking it right now. Mate, you gotta pull more SCVs. Mate, you gotta pull a few more SCVs. You gotta pull a few more SCVs, mate. This is a gasless all-in. There is no follow-up to this. Oh my lord, there's only 2 Marines and a Reaper. The DPS is so weak for Terran. And, oh, you know what? That's outranged. Guys, that's outranged. Both Spine Crawlers are outranged. You need to just pull back. You need to build another bunker here and just give up this bunker. Oh my god. Ran out of minerals! You ran out of minerals! Go back on auto repair. Guys, whenever the minerals runs out, the SCVs will stop auto repairing. You see? Or if it gets to full life. You gotta be really careful. The depot's about to go down. There is a massive slow Zergling's about to come in. Oh no. They're gonna run past the bunker into the mineral line. Oh, this is the cheesiest stuff ever. The bunker's gonna go down. The Marines and the Reaper are coming backwards. You've got to build another bunker back here. Your mum needs slap. Not reacting right now. Running towards the spine crawlers. There's a spine on the high ground now as well. A single Zergling distracting. Where's the backup bunker? Where's the backup bunker? There's no money. Why are you building SCVs? They're spending the money on workers right now. This Zerg is on 1 base, mineral only, complete all-in. You need a bunker. You do not need more workers. You just need fighting units. But 1 Marine goes down. 2nd Marine almost falls. Tank's going to siege up, but if the Zerglings get on top of it, they could kill that siege tank. The Marines and the Reapers will defend it for now. Way too many SCVs being pulled yet again. You mum need slap. Loses the Reaper to the Spine Crawlers. This Spine Crawler moves out of tank range, trying to bait the tank into unsieging. There's no reason to unsiege the tank, mate. What are you doing? You've got to... The Spine Crawler, you can lift the command center and move it away. You just need to make sure you don't die here. The Spine Crawler is coming in. Where are the rest of the Zerglings? Flash Flood completely stopped spending money, it looks like. The Queen and the Zerglings get stuck behind the Spine Crawler. Unfortunate placement there. The tank needs to take care of this Spine Crawler. Is it going to be able to get it? I don't think so. The Spine Crawler is going to go down The Zerglings are on top of the siege tank. They're in the minimum firing range. The SCVs are going to need to defend that. The tank taking a bit of damage here. Still building SCVs. And 2 more barracks. You've got no money, mate. Why are you building barracks and SCVs? You mom need slappers in full panic mode. And oh my god, the siege tank gets up to 20 kills. Sergeant Chadhammer herself. She's on 20 kills. She's getting repaired. But if those minerals run and gas, the gas is about to run out. No more repair. No more gas for repair. She cannot be repaired. She goes down. The SCVs are there. You mom need slap. Way too much panic. Not enough organization. And it looks like the mineral-only Spine Zergling Queen all-in gets in. Wow! It's so effing easy for bitch Queen Zergs, huh? Effing get all the buffs, free hatcheries, free effing units. I love it. Free, all the buffs, none of these things have been... wait, are they saying the hatchery is free now because it's 25 minerals cheaper? Queens are 25 minerals more expensive. That makes no sense. LOL, smiley faces, flash flood. Let's slit your bitch runt throat. Let's play TVT Pussy Bitch. Let's see how Pussy Bitch does. I wish I had it so easy. Bitch Queen Runt. Someone's grumpy. Someone is Mr. Grumpy. Effing gets free OP units. Doing nothing. Effing can't even get 1 tank, you pussy bitch. Do you kiss your mum with that mouth? You get infinite range OP units. I think they're angry about the spine crawler, right, guys? The infinite range. I think they're angry about the spines outranging the bunker. Doing nothing. Pussy ass bitch run. Pussy ass bitch run. You better play TVT. Effing A-move free units. I love it. It's like they're trapped in a loop of just repeating the same 3 statements. Pussy arch bitch, play me in TVT, free units, infinite range, BS, play me in TVT. Pussy bitch, you wouldn't pussy bitch. You wouldn't play this. Mass free units, doing nothing. Terrans can't even get 1 effing tank. It's like, mate, you died to slow Zerglings on 1 base. Like, your opponent literally had nothing. It's only just added gas now because you're hiding buildings in the corner. Bitch queen, it's easy for you. Flash Flood is just going, is kind of smacking his lips going, tasty, tasty salt. All the buffs, 0 skill. And of course, out comes the easy from Flash Flood as they kill the barracks. You mum need slap did not leave the game. They were eliminated from the game by the last building going down. Yeah, classic all-in. The mineral-only all-ins, I always say, are the most elegant because you need very little skill to pull them off. Don't get me wrong. Really easy build to do for Flash Flood. The equivalent of this build, if you guys are Protoss, is you build Proxy 2 gate like here and a Forge. And then you start doing a kind of late cannon rush. And then even if they're defending the cannon rush well by pulling workers, suddenly a bunch of zealots run in. And then the cannon rush gets up with zealots. And the beauty of these builds is you only need to manage 1 resource. You guys know I'm on my Age of Empires 2 journey right now, preparing for a big tournament. And a big thing StarCraft players struggle with in Age of Empires is you have to manage 4 resources instead of the 2 in StarCraft. Well, what people don't realize is there are build orders where you only need to manage 1 resource. And this is one of them. 15 drones, 2 of which turn into spine crawls. So you build 16 workers. 1's a hatchery, 1's a sporting pool. 2 become spine crawlers. You never build another drone in this game. All you do is build queens, spines, zerglings, and you basically just headbutt the ramp. Every unit is so cheap because you're not bothering with gas. You're not doing any follow-up. You just headbutt. There is no thought. There is no elegance to it other than the fact that it is so easy to pull off. This is the build you teach your grandma to play. And the thing is, I like to mix these in and I will beat GM players with this build once in a while. If they underestimate it, they haven't played against it in a while, they're always surprised at just how many slow Zerglings, spine crawlers, and queens you can get. Obviously, your mum needs slap just needed to build a bunker further back. This bunker placement turned out to be perfectly bad. So for those who don't know, the spine crawlers have 7 range, Marines have 5. Bunkers get +1 range to the units inside. So Marines and a bunker have 6 range. Now, if you just route the spine crawler anywhere, the bunker can hit it. But if you put the spine crawler on specific angles, it will be able to hit the bunker, and the bunker won't be able to hit it back. You know what, guys? Team Liquid, StarCraft, how to outrange a bunker with a spine crawler. I always talk about this. There's like an old thread. There is a thread from Team Liquid, October 9th, 2012, where Auric went and made a very deep breakdown of exactly how to do this. So they literally drew pictures and they said, look, you've got to put it on these diagonals. on these diagonals is the optimal, completely consistent position where you can put the spine crawlers and always outrange the bunker without getting hit in return. So this is actually like, this is the level of nerdiness that I absolutely love in the StarCraft scene, where they like literally went down, they showed pro matches, they broke down every angle, they started comparing it to StarCraft 1, they showed like, oh look, here are some examples where it doesn't work and stuff. They're literally, this is the sort of like thesis. And what's great about these is anyone who knows RTS gamers knows that the guy that wrote this probably had a PhD thesis due the next week and was procrastinating when they wrote this like 6,000 page thread. Absolute legend, Auric. Still applying your knowledge now, 14 years later, buddy. Okay, I see the theme in today's games. Thank you, Cosmic, for understanding my sense of humor. I am always eternally a 12-year-old boy, and as a result, I know this is gonna be a good one. Down here in the bottom left, we have Hogu Kim, the Protoss player, who's about to face off with their nemesis, the one, the only massive cock. Oh, so dumb. Dude, like, it's so funny. The number of things that get caught by filters by Blizzard and other companies. The number of things that get caught by their filters. I swear, there are so many names I'm not allowed to make in video games these days. And every day I go to cast Assault Mines, I am absolutely floored by the names that people get away with. Now, for those who don't know, I recently went on a big weight loss journey, guys. We also did a big fitness challenge. We did 300 kilometers in 30 days, which I was really proud of. Over the previous like 8-9 months, 6 months, 7 months, I think about 7 months, we lost about 15 kilograms of weight that I gained a lot of last year. Feeling really good. Part of that was eating a lot of chicken breast, so I'm a big fan of cock. I've been eating large amounts of cock over the last year as a big part of that. Chicken and broccoli, very important. It's PvZ. Protoss already auto wins. Zerg is underpowered. Oh, is this the Zerg underpowered guy, or is this someone else? Hogu Kim says, but I suck. Zerg says, but hey, we all know Protoss hags. Okay, word that rhymes with hag. You guys know I'm going to blur that out. Homophobic slur. You can't play the game. So despite how imbalanced the matchup is, you hags will cheese. Yes, I play Zerg. That says it all. Yeah, I mean, also, you've got 500 minerals and you haven't expanded yet, you absolute baboon. I mean, I think we're doing one base. Is this one base swarm host? This is a very bad execution of one base swarm host. Mate, you've got 500 minerals. Stop raging and build a hatchery, you absolute baboon. Zerg is underpowered. Wraith and nothing, not a single part of it. Are they saying race and nothing? Not a single part of it? Is ever worth playing, all thanks to idiots like Pig. Ah, yes, of course. As always, I am holding the puppet strings. I do like this, actually. This is a new one. For those who don't know, for years, people were accusing Lambo of hating Zerg and being an imposter and an evil part of the Zerg cabal. Apparently now I'm the puppet master. I'm not saying you're trash. You may or you may not be. But at least you know to block a Zerg. I've never seen anyone this triggered by having the hatchery blocked. Because it's literally imbalanced. Oh my god. You may or may not be, but at least you know to block a Zerg because it's literally imbalanced. They act like Zerg can take a 17 hatch, but they can't. It gets blocked. Mate, you've had 500 minerals for 2 minutes. Just put a hatchery down, you absolute baboon. Why'd you build it in your main base, you monkey? This is so funny. So here's the trick, guys. Nothing Zerg can do about it. Okay. Do we need to do another aside, guys? Do we need to do another teachable moment? Because what have we seen, guys? If you move your first Overlord to the natural and then across the map, and you move down at 15 supply after building your 15 Overlords, so you do an extractor trick, you build an Overlord, you move your drone down. If your Overlord sees their drone coming in, guess what? We've seen all pros do this as standard recently. Your Overlord you're building is already on control group 3. You see the probe coming in, you press 3, you cancel the Overlord, you build your hatchery. You can get the hatchery down before they block it on most maps if you do that every game, and it's totally fine. You can also just go pull first on 16 every game, or Go hatch gas pool on the third base. Any of these options work. Protoss are never supposed to be ahead of Zerg and Eco. Yet they are. I mean, don't get me wrong. You do a hash block at 36 seconds in game. So actually, Protoss is consistently in a pretty good spot against Zerg economically in Legacy of the Void. And you can argue about that with game design and stuff and say that's bad because it wasn't like that in Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm. But that's kind of been the case for quite a few years now. All right, so we're going to go Nidus Swarmers. Unfortunately, the Stalker's pushing us back. And Pylon, you already won. You already won by blocking my hat trick. I do like that there is an element of self-awareness here for Massive Cock, guys. So Massive Cock has shown an element of self-awareness in that they are aware that their opponent blocking their hatchery beat them. What they haven't quite connected is that them not building the hatchery 20 seconds later and basically typing constantly while floating 600 minerals on one base may in fact be the problem. Now, you don't want to let these land on the Pylon. No! You've got to go for the mineral line, you baboon! Goes for the lowest value target. Remember, these guys are on a timed life. You need to get in the mineral line. You can't just be attacking a random Stargate. Oh, no! I mean, the Locust will kill a few gateway units down here. It's a bit sloppy from Hogu Kim. But what a waste of a Locust Wave. Gets a Stargate, a Pylon, a couple of probes, and loses the Nidus Worm. A massive blunder here for Massive Cock. Massive Cock finally builds a hatchery at home. More Swarmos are on the way. Up to a pretty high level, Swarmos are hard to use. I do also like, guys, the fact that Massive Cock blames me for Zerg being bad while using a build that I've basically done a whole series of videos on, the one-base Swarmos. I don't want to take credit, but, like, let's be real, guys. I am the guy that popularized one-base Swarmhost after I played someone on Korean Ladder and made a series of videos about it. And then Harston played a game using it as well. A bunch of other people copied it. It was all over the ladder for months and months. So I kind of feel like Massive Cock, as much as they say they hate me, they kind of love me. Because right now, they're going from a terrible spot to a pretty damn good one. The opponent needs to counterattack. They don't know that. As long as these Swarmos get back in here, even on 16 drones, you can win this game. As long as you get back in the Nidus Worm. Dude, if the Stalkers kill this, oh my god. Dude, you gotta get back in the Nidus Worm. What are you doing? Get out of there, bro. Oh my god, we just lost 2 Swarmos. You have nothing to do here. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're going to throw another Nidus Worm there. Obviously, the best angle is here because the natural is the economy now. You've got to hit the natural and then try to hit the main one more time to get rid of the probes. Protoss has a lot of economy, but no production, no tech, and they are in a really, really bad spot, guys. All they've got is Blink and a few Stalkers. You've got to keep doing damage, and you've got to do it right now. Where is the next Nidus Worm? It's going to go up here. And if that natural gets taken out, this could absolutely be a win for Massive Cock, despite their efforts to complain, to say, oh, I can't win, Protoss for the entire game. Are they actually going to be able to gather themselves? Are they going to be able to get their forces together and figure it out? Swarmos coming forward right now. Queens are there as well. Locusts will be going into the natural now. And the Stalkers just aren't covering it. Hogu's got 3 bases. Hogu has to pull probes and run. Hogu's got to get out of here. Hogu, you got to run those probes right now. The Locusts are landing on the Nexus. That Nexus is absolutely dead. There's no way to save it. You gotta run the probes, though, because otherwise they'll kill a lot of probes once the Nexus goes down. Building batteries is not gonna save it. Hogu. No, mate. Oh, no. Stalkers do find the Nidus, though. Bit of creep gets down, though, which is really, really good. New Nidus Worm here as well. So the trick with Locusts, guys, is because they're on timed lives, you just run away. You just never fight the Locusts. Always counterattack, always run away, always try to kill the Nidus Worms as best you can. If you Zealots are warping in Stargates trying to build, Swarmos are going to pop out here. If they put some creep tumors down there, that could be excellent. The Zealots are going to try to back off. Keeps on throwing Swarmos. This is one of the big problems Massive Cock has, is they keep putting Nidus Worms next to their existing Nidus Worms when they should be preparing another one elsewhere on the map. Spine Crawlers will be able to hold this ramp unless the Stalkers blink past. Oh, this is actually a really cute move. Drones cannot fight that on their own. The Stalkers blinking past the Spine Crawlers. An excellent counterattack. The Swarmos are going to pop out at home, but they just used their Locust on the other side of the map, and they're using it on a very low value target. Just a few shield batteries here. The Nidus Worm's going to go down. One Swarmos goes down. Queens cannot fight this on their own. You're going to need to wait for another Locust wave to clear these Stalkers out of here. The Spine Crawler is killing a few of them. Nidus Worm's going to have to get rebuilt. Look at this. Gateways are being rebuilt. There's 2 mineral lines mining. Protoss is doing a better job of macroing right now in the midst of the chaos. And a Massive Cock trying to use the wall of hentai here to deal with this, but has not dealt with it yet. These drones should obviously have moved to the natural, but they're not. The Spine Crawlers instead are all splitting up. Massive Cock right now needs to clear these Stalkers with the Locust, but look at this, guys. They're going for the Zealots. Why are you going for the Zealots? That's not the problem. The Stalkers are the problem, mate. No! The prioritization under pressure has been very lacking from Massive Cock. Oh no! I really should be using a placeholder name. This video is gonna get demonetized almost certainly. If you guys want to see more salt mines without as much censorship, support this demonetized video by pressing the Patreon. There's a link in the description, guys. Help support the channel. I'm realizing I've shouted it too many times. There's no way this video isn't demonetized. I mean, we're talking about chickens, right? It's chickens. Big chicken, giant chocobo. Massive is going to go down. See, Zerg is weak and underpowered. No reason to play it. Then why are you playing it? You play like shit. Come on, mate. And look how easy it is. Bro, you almost won while sitting on one base for like 7 minutes. 7 minutes before you took your expansion. Come on. Whine more. I will, and Zergs will quit. They will quit more. And you will have less players to find on ladder. You dumb effing idiot. No one likes Zerg. Then don't play it. It sucks. F you. I heard. Yep. Okay. Wishing harm upon them. And oh, just a bitch. Just a bitch to finish off. Okay. Very standard. Just goes for the bitch at the end there. GG, well played. I think what's so brilliant about this is it's something where, once again, this is not a win for Hogu Kim, guys. This really isn't. And I'm not taking anything away from Hogu Kim. Just a little bit of analysis. We all know who won this game, guys. It's not Hogu. This was a win for Protoss. Because it was the 10 Protoss players previously that in the previous week have blocked the hatchery multiple times. That is really where the wins come from. And you know what's so funny, guys? If you go for a standard 16 hatchery, before the last patch, before the last year, where we've actually refined buildings even more, you can build a 16 hatch on 48 seconds every game off of a 13 overlord. Now, if you actually do the 15 extractor trick and then build a 16 hatch, you can build it at 46 seconds every game. The probe is not here yet. Now, what if you actually sent the drone down on time and just went for a 15 hatchery every game, even after Overlord? If you go 15 hatch after Overlord here is massive, you're going to get this hatchery down every single time because it builds at about, I think, 40 seconds. You go 13 Overlord, build two more drones, and then build a 15 hatch, about 40 seconds. This probe's only here at 47. There are so many ways to avoid this problem, but Massive is so traumatized from the previous games where they've been blocked. And they are just absolutely mouthing. They are not happy with this at all. It's going to drop a pool and 2 gases reactively here. But the real damage is psychic. Because remember, you don't need to go double gas here. You could play single gas. You could take the hatchery a little bit later. It wouldn't be all that bad. But to be fair, the spawning pool is already pretty late. The Swarm Host Nidus easily could have won this game, in fact, if the Swarm Hosts actually didn't waste their first volley on the pylon. If they control-clicked the Locusts, sent them in, they could have killed this Nexus with the first wave. Second Nidus could have popped here, killed this Nexus with the second wave. It's game over. Instead, you guys remember, the first Locust wave wasted its time killing a pylon and a Stargate. And then threw multiple other Nidus worms in the main, just attacking random buildings and zealots. And then another Nidus in the same thing. Massive Cock's main problem here is you're doing a strategy that is essentially a hit and run tactic strategy. The whole point of the Nidus Worm is you pop out, throw these units that have a timed life, that are free units, they're expendable, kill a prime target, get out, pop out at a different angle, hit them from a surprising next angle. Massive, on the other hand, hit the exact same angle 4 times in a row until the Protoss would shut it down, and only then would think, maybe my surprise attack should hit from a surprising angle. If that isn't a strategic misplay and misunderstanding of how a surprise attack is meant to work, then, well, by golly, I don't know how StarCraft works. There are some basic errors in terms of the execution here. You do not need to be a genius. This is not me nitpicking, saying you need to mineral boost every worker and have perfect macro. You just need to, like, not float 600 minerals for the first 5 minutes of this game before finally putting an expansion down while busy typing random chat to your opponent, and actually use a surprise attack as a surprise attack. It's not that hard. GG's. Alright, guys. We've got Xeon in the bottom left side of the map, THH in the top right. Hi, good luck, have fun. GG, says THH. Now, GG, some people say GG. at the start of games. I've always thought that's a bit weird. That's a middle finger, by the way. He's doing this. That's what that is, guys. THH doesn't know that. Those are 4 knuckles with 1 middle finger. That's what that is. Question mark, what is that? So cool response here from Xeon, the Terran player, who's sending 2 Terran players out. What is that? Is that a phallus? They're asking, is that a phallus? What? It's not how you spell phallus, but I appreciate it. Xeon's not built any workers, guys. Xeon has gone gas first, forgot to put on gas, sent 2 SCVs. This is one of the worst rushes I've ever seen. This is so bad. It's so late. The 5 fingers, you little dung. I like calling someone dung, though, guys. Like a dung beetle, like you poo. You little dung. Dude, that's amazing. LOL, what is your problem? You. Meaning? What do you mean I'm your problem? THH coming in here with the innocence of a bloody newborn friggin' spring gazelle. Doesn't understand that this lion's out here trying to eat you. What did I ever do to you? You are my enemy, you little shit. LOL, this is a game. Aren't we here to have fun? You should stop calling me names. Oh my god. THH has to be playing this up, right? You're the enemy. This is war. Xeon. Okay, so we've got a special character. You should ease up, says THH. All right. So THH is not scouted. THH should die to this. Basically, double proxy Reaper you should die to. Problem, normally when you commit this hard to a proxy Reaper, your Reapers are meant to come out significantly earlier. The build order is so much worse for Xeon. Their Reaper is about 15 seconds later when it should be 5 seconds faster. Just to give you guys context on how poorly executed this build order was by Xeon. Also, Xeon's not built another deeper. Another middle finger! Wow, is that all you got, says THH? THH going across the map. He's going to go in. There's nothing at home to defend. So these Reapers need to do kind of game-ending damage. There's a Marine and a bunch of SCVs. If you pull the SCVs in the Marine, you can defend this, but not if the Marine dies straight away. Uh-oh! That's going to be rough. The Reaper's going to have a party. The Drilly Boys will fight, though. You've got to micro these Reapers, and at the same time... Oh, no! That Reaper gets F2'd home! THH has to come all the way home. Says, can you be more inventive? I think they were talking about the middle finger there. But, oh, this is really painful. The only thing going for THH is that Xeon's economy is so bad. They don't even have an orbital. They're not dropping mules right now. And they're not building more Reapers. Dude. They're doing a 1-base Reaper all-in and they're not building Reapers. The macro is truly awful. And they lose a Reaper on the way out. Only when they leave the base. Do they not use control groups? Guys, I don't know if this player's control group their barracks. That is actually so incredible. You've got nothing else to do except build Reapers and micro them. You just occasionally select a barracks hotkey, you hold the Reaper key down, all else you do is micro your Reapers, and they're not being microed very well. Oh, man. It's always wild to me. But this is so common, right? There's a point in gaming where you get competitive, you want wins more than anything else. You're not in it for learning. You're not in it for developing your knowledge of the meta, anything else. And it becomes like this desperate effort. Because if you don't get those wins, what else do you have going for you? And Xeon is deep in it right now. Xeon is probably on like 7 games in a row saying, just one more game, I can't finish on a loss. Just one more game, I can't finish on a loss. Just one more game, I can't finish on a loss. And look at that, the Reaper Elliot jumps up top. Xeon gets wrecked, gets 2 SCVs, loses a bunch of Reapers. Luckily, these guys did not A-move there because that Reaper jumping back up the cliff should have got him killed. THH has 2 command centers up, has 3 Hellions, Reapers, Marines pushing the barracks back, and Xeon has been pushed back to the Dark Ages. Not building SCVs, not dropping mules. Remember, guys, always prioritize macro over bad mana. Xeon did not get that notification, and as a result, still has not started building SCVs. Is going to type trash. THH says, don't be so harsh on yourself, buddy. It's all right. We all fail a Reaper rush once in a while. I do like how THH has gone from so innocent with, don't call me names, please, to just straight up taunting. I think it's more powerful when Bambi is taunting you. You know, like there's something. It's if you're pretty toxic, and yet you can do better than that. You shouldn't call me names. Don't be so harsh on yourself. It hurts more when someone with like pure innocence is just getting back at you with like 0 hate. It hurts so much more, doesn't it, Xeon? You're just there with this hate. And the other guy's like, God, don't be so hard on yourself, buddy. You are shit from vagina. What? Wait. That rings a bell. Guys, didn't someone else say this? Have we featured Xeon before? I remember that line. I remember someone saying, you are shit from vagina. I remember someone saying that. That's what he said before, right? I think we've seen this guy before. I didn't realize until I saw that line. He called someone a vagina shit last time. Wait, is this the only next bag for shit guy? No, I think this is the only next bag for shit guy. Oh! Anything else you want to say, SysTH? Yeah, theoretically possible that your mum's brought in there by my... Oh, my lord. Oh, okay, so THH got very... I'm not going to read that out. If you guys want to rewind and read those messages to THH, you can. I am not going to... They went from very innocent to very not innocent. See? Try to be more inventive. So THH there is kind of trying to give a display of how to be inventive by explaining how the vagina shit could have happened with a kind of sort of description of how physically it could have transferred from one area to another. Kind of gross, kind of unnecessary, THH. I did prefer when you're a little bit more innocent in your descriptions, but it is what it is. Now, Xeon's going to go for a double stim marine drop from the corner of the map. This is very cute. Problem, they only have 3 marines out. They need to wait like a minute to get enough marines for this to be impactful. But yeah, this is okay, so this is only next bag for shit, guys. Building 2 Silver League turrets in the back of the mineral line. Very nice. For those who don't know, if you're new to StarCraft, and we've got a lot of Age of Empires viewers recently, basically the way it works is if you're in Silver League or below, the bottom 2 leagues, players always build missile turrets behind their base. And my theory is that they've played so much campaign, they think enemy attacks are going to spawn off the edge of the map and like fly in from behind their base. I basically don't know if many players in Silver and Blue, no offense to my Silver brothers, I love you all. My brothers, my sisters in Silver League, but I'm not sure if Silver League players realize there's an edge to the map. Like, I think the map is quite big and scary for them, and they just kind of go, anything can happen. Things could come from anywhere. Cue another 500 comments explaining, Pig, it's because Banshees and battlecruisers always fly in from behind my mineral line. That's why I need missile turrets and spore crawlers and cannons there. And I'm like, okay, sure, yep. I'm sure you do need those every game, guys. The dark is map and full of Terrans, indeed. Well, we are finally going to see the drop in the bottom right. It's actually not a bad way of getting back in the game, guys. If you get 3 tanks, a bunch of stim marines sieged in your opponent's main base, you could win the game off that, especially if you get tanks at home to defend. Unfortunately, Xeon has the multitasking abilities of a drunk lemur, and as such, hasn't produced anything in a while. It's going to make combat shields. It's taking like 5 minutes to load up the drop. Did the Hellion see that? The Hellion saw it! THH sees the drop coming! Everyone's racing home! It's a race to the main base! The tank's sieging up! The Marines are there! The drop coming in! Xeon still building nothing at home! Because they have 0 multitasking abilities! Xeon coming in, but right now I think they're realizing only next bag for shit might be the least of their problems because this drop is utter garbage now that it's been spotted. And look at that. Oh, we're going to commit anyway. That's crazy. That's crazy. The Marines, tanks, everything. It's a complete shutdown. The tank panics and attacks his own assimilator. Tries to drop on top. Can he even kill a single siege tank? He cannot. Can't even kill a single siege tank. Oh, no. Only next bag for shit. Come on, you know you want to, guys. Only next bag for shit. You know you want to type it. Come on. Any more comments, says THH. You disgusting piece of shit. Made of a disgusting rag. Made of a disgusting rag? What? What? You're made of a disgusting rag. What? What does that even mean? Let me know in the comments, guys. We have the return of Xeon here, the only next bag for shit masterpiece. Next vagina shit, only next bag for shit are the 2 things which they kept spamming last time we saw them raging at losing a game. We couldn't quite understand what it means, but it's become a meme now. If you're angry in our channel and you want to express it, you just say, only next bag for shit. And I kind of love it. We have a chat command as well. If you go ON, what is it? ON, only next, ONBFS, exclamation mark in my Twitch chat. The bot will literally type it for you as well. Thank you, Marty Vibron, for typing that. So thank you, Xeon, for being a weirdo. If you're gonna be a loser who's gonna be whining and raging, at least do it in a creative and unique way rather than just constantly throwing homophobic and racial slurs. We appreciate you, Xeon. Guys out there, if you're gonna be sore losers, try to be at least a bit original so we can get something to laugh at. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye and good night. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Salt Mines. If you guys want to send in your replays, links down below in the description. And once again, don't forget, only next bag for Poo Poo. Big thanks to everyone. Let's try that one more time. That's a bad outro. Alright guys, if you too also don't have a bag to do your doo-doo in, or you're waiting for the next bag, don't forget to support our Patreon. Links down below in the description. There's also a link down there where you can send your submissions in on our website to be featured in the Salt Mines. If you want to support the Patreon, there's a bunch of unique perks. You can click on the button on screen and join the lovely people over here. A special thanks to Peyton and Dragos R and Oko H, our 3 conductors of the D-Town Express this month. Thank you for the support. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye and good night.